Emani from BeatsByEmani. I've had this idea for live streams for a minute now. I've been sitting around with all the camera equipment and whatnot, but I've been a little bit gun shy to actually start filming. I'm a little camera shy. So excuse me for any mess ups I might do along the way. It's a learning process. Um, but yeah, so to get into this, I'm calling this format the sample flip show. I have gigs and gigs worth of samples on my hard drive. And so I'm just going to go through a couple of them and I'm going to see if I could come up with something that sounds good. Uh, if there's anything that you guys hear, if there's any samples that you like that I'm flipping through, or anything that you'd like to do, or you'd like to have me flip yourselves, you can send it in the comment sections and I'll have a look at it. And as we grow and as I figure out how to make this work better and smoother, then yeah, there'll be more room for more input. But all right, without further ado, let's see what I have in my hard drive. Usually I do a lot of pre-digging and I kind of categorize my samples based on what kind of vibes they give me. Just makes things easier when you're on the fly, you know. I'm gonna try to do, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's okay, it's a little too easy though. This might be it right here. I'll keep that one on. I'm just gonna keep on flipping through. Sometimes I run into samples that sound nice, and I can see myself flipping them.
In a sense, I seem to sing the same song. You know what? I think I will go through some of my unorganized samples. Heads up, anything that has a red dot next to it is usually something that I want to use. Yellow is something I could use without putting drums to it. Green is just a track that I admire.
like it's something I might want to replay or something that I want to do something. I want to compose something in the style of Purple is drums. So like for example, I can sample break or I can take a piece of it and use it in a kit or something. God, I want to find something dope. I don't want to have to spend the whole time doing this video just like going through samples.
So many nights I sit by one alone to I love you light up my
Some of those sadder ballad sounding songs have more areas to chop. Also, mind you, I'm trying to stay away from like big artists. Like I got Quincy Jones in here and I got Bobby Caldwell over here. But I'm pretty sure if I play stuff like that in this stream, they're gonna shut it down.
水鳥が羽ばたくよ
I don't even have the microphone. Whoa! Technical difficulties. Gotta start somewhere, right? Ugh. Build the plane as they fly, they say. I wonder if y'all heard any of the other stuff I was saying. Down a bit. Check, check. Oh, okay. So, I don't know if y'all got any of it, but the premise of the show is that I'm going through samples and I'm trying to find something to flip. And if y'all hear something, you could let me know in the comments. Or if there's a sample that y'all want me to specifically flip, you could send me a link in the comments so you can send it to my email, which should be in the video description. I see you, Oracle. So right now I'm just looking for something. I got samples I could flip just off the rip, but I'm trying to find something that'll give me a bit of a challenge. And also something that won't take the stream down, won't demonetize it. Like I got this Quincy Jones over here, but I'm pretty sure if I went through it, it would probably end my whole streaming career. I tried to flip that the other day.
we are, baby.
Well,
We got a cozy fireplace. Sipping
really
on
want to
some
get this
warm brandy.
mic out the way,
Right
but
kind of music on the radio.
we gonna make
I
it work.
feel good.
Appreciate you, Oracle.
Don't you feel it like I feel it?
Drums for days. I appreciate it, fam. I'm just trying to crank them out so you can have more to write to. Feel me? If I wanted to phone it in, I could throw some drums on this one part right here. You know what? Matter of fact, just to get warmed up, you don't have to stay here. Oh no. Where'd you go? Let's see. It's like a F. There we go. Come on now. Hey, that's good company to be in. I haven't heard Planet Earth yet. I gotta check him out. But I respect Juno. I dig a lot of his work. I mean, I look for other producers on YouTube that are doing things too, and I follow them up. Juno's definitely one of the producers that I follow, and I rock with heavy. So much love, shouts out. There we go. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm a bit anxious over here about getting this stuff started. Like I said earlier, I had the streaming equipment for like a year now. Just been a little camera shy. But we about to fix that right now. Hey, love, fam. So what I do is I get my chops, I time stretch. It used to be a lot harder before Logic X had time stretching. I had to do all this by eye and by hand. I go in, I read the waveforms, and just manually go through here and get these chops. But yeah, I get the chops that I want. I time stretch them like so. So they meet up with a marker. Chop them up. Like that. And I change the tempo to whatever I want it to be when the song is done. I undo that real quick. Or better yet, even beyond that, just for organizational purposes, whatever's left over in the flip, I tend to put it at the bottom and mute it. and then I could go back in on it later if there's any other parts that I feel I need. Let's see. Should be about 1 bar there. It's like I undid the work I just did. No. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, did you see how they had a Kingdom Hearts cameo in the new Proud Family episode? Been hearing about that. This side be smoother from here. These ones still have the time markers. Yeah, man. Can you use one of my beats for free 99, Mr. No Name? Are you related to No Name Gypsy? These are the questions that people need to know. Hey, I got plenty of my beats up for free, but I'll tell you like I tell everyone, there's an importance in buying beats. Not only because you get a higher quality of beat, but then also you're building a relationship with the producers that you like. And trust me, relationships make this business revolve. But yeah, Oracle, bro. Yeah, they had an episode where they had Kingdom Hearts. They had Sora in the background. It was like I think a play off the Tron level. Oh, I like that. So right now I got the main loop. I'm just going back through and seeing if I could find anything else. Just kind of have some variation. I'm telling you, I already got the whole beat planned out in my head. I cut too early. Yeah, man. Let's see. Right here. Yeah, I mess with No Name Rhapsody heavily. I mess with them heavily. I'll tell you though, Rhapsody's last project, I wasn't feeling it as much. I get her trying to expand and do other styles of music and stuff like that, trying to be a little bit more commercial. But man, some of those beats on that project just weren't hitting to me. And trust me, I'm not like an old head type dude. I don't need to hear nothing but boom bap or something like that. I mess with trap music too and Detroit music, all sorts of stuff. You know, I think that there's particular like formats for beats. You know, like if you're trying to make a trap beat, there's certain things that you need to have for it to be a trap beat. And if you're trying to do boom bap, there's certain things you need for it to be a boom bap beat, and so on and so forth. And I feel like a lot of the tracks on that last Rhapsody project, it's like they didn't know what they wanted to be. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, chat, what would you say your favorite Rhapsody project is? It might be kind of normy, but I'd say mine would probably be Layla's Wisdom. I didn't like it at first, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what, I was tripping. I'd go back to that, run it back. That was a masterpiece. From features to lyrics, subject matter, production. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down a bit. Hey. Yeah, mixtapes were fire. I miss you know what? The features on her mixtapes, I still remember that one that had Jay Electronica, it had Absol and Nipsey. It's like, I don't know, just that period of time, like 2011, 2012, where everybody was still trying to get their foot in the door, just trying to take off. It just seemed like there was just so much more of a sense of community, you know? So here's a cheat code for anyone that uses Logic. They actually have really dope drum loops. I think they have them under. Here we go. I swear I saw a drum break in here. I think either Alchemist or Madlib used. I like that one. And they're royalty free too. Yeah. I'm just gonna toss it in there. You know what? Good thing about these breaks is that you don't have to chop them. They're pretty much, they already time stretched to whatever you do. I haven't heard of Novelist. Who's that? That's a rapper? Let's see. I gotta go back and change that chop. It's a little off. Send me a link or something. I think right here. Yeah. So like right here. There we go. That's the main loop right there. I think this might be a little off though. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Now we're cooking. Hey, love. We just getting started though. Let's see. I'm gonna see about this chat here. I want to pin something. I don't know how to do that though. I'll figure it out. But for now, oh, there we go. That's easy. Yeah, so if there's anything that you want to send me, feel free to send it there. It'll, I don't know if it's going to pop up in the chat. All right. Okay. Back to the beat. So when you have some variation, you could drop some of these chops in and out. I'll show you in a sec. that's a little off. I think that one's a little off too. Let's see. Appreciate you, famo. I'm gonna check in a sec. Yes, sir. Put that right there. So actually, when I get more into this streaming stuff and I get more comfortable, I want to have a whole show dedicated just to reviewing you guys' music and giving feedback. I know for a while I was getting a lot of songs sent to me and a lot of people asking for advice and whatnot. And yeah, I would love to give it to you guys in an open format, you know. I think it's important for us to be able to talk about our songs. And do so with people that give us genuine feedback. A lot of folks are just overly critical on some weirdo industry stuff. I don't know. Oh yeah, that snare wasn't tuned to the key of C, so it sucks. Your whole career is over. I never got that whole thing. Let's see, cool, no rush. I low key want to do an album with nothing but UVs. Hey, love, bro. Love, bro. I'd love to hear your work too, man. So feel free if there's anything you ever want to send. You know, if I send a song I did with your beat, would you review it? Certainly, without a doubt. I'm not exactly sure when I'm gonna start up this whole like review show thing. I'm trying to get comfortable streaming in general right now. But when I get it going, I definitely love to review your song. And in the meanwhile, if you just want any feedback, you can send it to the email I have at the bottom of the video description. Something like Emanireviews. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, we're cooking. Y'all don't know how easy time stretch made my life. Like before this, like 2008, 2010, I'd have to go through, I'd literally have to micro chop all these samples and take, just different stabs and rearrange it to the point where it's like I time stretched it. So this has saved me hours and hours and hours. But it's not exactly precise. Sometimes they'll be a little bit off. You just got to kind of work with it. I have been making beats since I was 12. So almost 18 years. I think that was about, 2004? 2003 or something. Fun fact, before I was ever a musician, I was a graphic artist. Fam. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the original loop and we're gonna put chops from these into it. Like, or rather stabs. So let's see. It's like this little part right here. I could use that somewhere. I think this is the star of the show right here. Hey, love, Matt. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's a little low, a little slow. By the way, Matt, if there's anything that I said it earlier, but I'll say it again for anyone that may have missed it. If there's any song that you did that you want me to hear, feel free to send it to the email that's in the video description. It should be something along the lines of Emanireviews, or you can send it to BeatsByEmani@gmail.com. It's not about getting the graphic design, but now I'm streaming on Twitch and getting back to the bars for real. Bro, do both. You know, my homeboy, Seymour, he's actually doing a lot of graphic design stuff nowadays. And I'm telling him, man, I've seen so many people streaming on Twitch just doing graphic design work. That's where it's at. You can do both. You can add the bars, you can add the graphic design. But you know, I'm talking all this mess, and I need to get back to my graphic design work too. It's been like 6 years. Yeah. I think that's the star of the show right here. So I'm probably gonna make this the chorus. Hey, love Oracle. Yeah, you know, he's working on some new stuff, man. I'm excited for y'all to hear. Bro's a beast. Like, I've known him since middle school, and I've always been impressed with his work. And it's not even just his beats, but it's his mindset. It's the way that he thinks. You know, I've been in a lot of spaces where, as a producer, and especially a YouTube producer, I've had to learn other people's styles of beats. And you get to a point where it's like, you get unimpressed. You get unimpressed and you lose inspiration. But with cats like Seymour around me, I'm always inspired because I recognize I'll never be able to think like him. You know, it's deeper than just beats. It's deeper than just music. It's how people just approach creativity, you know? Okay, organization. So, this is the hook. I'm going to stretch this out and make it a verse. Pause. Yeah, bro. Exactly. That's Seymour to the fullest. Cool dude. I got nothing but good things to say about him. That's my bro. Yeah, I'm about to use this part. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. So what I'm gonna do is take stabs from here, and I'm gonna incorporate it in this part. Like right here. Oops. See what I'm saying? Appreciate you, brother Matt. You know, honestly, I'll just be saying exactly what comes to mind. Sometimes it might be profound and sometimes it might be vulgar. You know, I just feel like it's important to have the conversations we're uncomfortable with, you know? I think I'll take this little part here too. Oh, well, I think I'll move this up a bit. Oopsie daisy. I'll do this. Man, I really can't believe I'm live streaming. I don't know how much of it, a growth curve it took for me to get here. Like, there was years I was just scoffing at it. And then there was at least a year where I just sat back and I had the equipment, but I didn't do anything with it, you know? Let's see if we can find a turnaround. Let's try that. Maybe? Yeah, that'll work. More sauce. I like to mix into my master. I'll turn it down. But yeah, I have a whole effects bus that I use on pretty much everything. Feel free to copy. Try back to Twitch thing again. It's been a minute, but man, personalized. Yo, I feel you, Oracle. I went through a breakup at the top of the year, man. You know, and it's just been a whole lot the last year and a half. I moved back out to LA. So I get you. Real life comes at you real quick. But you know, they say, Matt, they say that fortune favors the bold, you know? And I think sometimes we could be in our heads so much that we don't go after the things that we want or take the steps we need to succeed. And it's like, if it's just a bit of a performance, if it's just going out there and building the confidence, by all means. I think a lot of people put a over, you know, they make confidence seem like it's the end all be all. But I think that it takes steps to build the confidence. It takes failure, it takes trial, it takes effort, you know. So sometimes it's not even about having the confidence. It's just about, you know, stepping off the ledge. And even if you fall and, you know, bust your butt, at the end of the day, the fact that you did it is what will give you the confidence. And just doing it over and over again until you get it right. I'm going to take this. Pause. Let's see, where's it start? Yeah, I gotta get my weird voices going. I got whole sound effects loaded up in here. Like, just take it. What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just take it. Man, some of these little sound bites I got on here probably get me banned from the internet. I don't even know. I'm an overthinker. I be way in my head sometimes. That's why I fall short a lot of times. Hey man, listen. I feel it to the fullest. I've been working on a project for 10 years and I'm just now in the final stages. And I think a lot of that has to do with overthinking too. I think that there's a point where you can be careful, and then there's a point where you can be overly careful or overly cautious. And at the end of the day, a lot of the times, you could put your best foot forward and still fail, you know? Or just trying to get things right is just a matter of just learning and just giving yourself the opportunity to grow, you know? So, you know, like they say, the best laid plans never work. I say just give everything a shot and keep on pushing forward and you'll be all right. Don't try to stay in your head too much, you know. I've seen people over the years that started after me and they have a lot more to show, and that's just because they were comfortable taking a chance. And even if you wind up looking silly or whatever else, it's better than just not making a move at all, you know. So, if anything, learn from my example, not from not putting an album out for 10 years, but just jumping into a live stream and just kind of figuring things out. I think that's how we have to move. You know, I think we're always going to be thinkers if that's what we are, but we also have to be doers. Yeah, I like that. Let's see how we can work that in there. Oh, yeah, work that in there. Okay. Seriously, let's see. I think I will have it be here instead. So I'm just going to copy this loop over. Let's see how we can cut it into that second one. The good thing about having all these other sample chops is that if you mess something up, you can always go back. Kinda. What do y'all think? Kind of lost that strumming thing. Tell you what, this is what I can do to make up for that strumming thing. not like the sound of that. So this is what we have so far. You can't hear the beat? Are you talking about the drums? Like I had the drums muted. You can't hear any sound? Let's see. Preferences. Output. Input. Y'all haven't been able to hear anything this whole time? I'll be messed up if y'all haven't been able to. Oh, we'll see. Yo, plot twist. Okay, so you guys can hear me now, right? Okay. Watch, and I'm gonna leave this up too, just like this, so everyone can see me growing. Yeah, I know, but it is what it is. Let's see. I like the mix while I'm working on stuff too. I've been having a whole hour-long monologue and shit. Yo, next time let me know, y'all. I mean, I know y'all did this time, but like, yo, I gotta be on the ball a little bit better. Hey, like I said, you know, this is a learning experience. My boy. You know what? I didn't really learn about nice stuff would be dope. But hey, if there's anybody that y'all know that y'all want me to work with, just put me on. Like, I mean, the community's big. There's some folks I know about. There's a lot of folks I don't. I'm always game to work on something dope. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Compression. You know what? I didn't really learn about a lot of this engineering stuff until about 2017 or so, and it took me a long time to understand compression too. But I'll tell you this, there's different kinds of compressors and there's different situations you use them in. To my knowledge, and the best way I could describe it is that a compressor makes the quiet things louder and the louder things more quiet. Kind of squashes down your track. I'm not the best teacher with this kind of stuff. You know, if you really want to learn about this, you probably have to go to Help Me Devon. You know, but he would definitely get you right. And Devon is spelled with 2 V's, Devvon. I'm just gonna put this here for now. Excuse me. Usually I try to have the track hitting around -5. I like putting a trimmer on my master track. Yeesh. I'll do it for now. Oh, okay. Bet. Oh yeah, Young Swisher. Man, I've been messing with Young Swisher since way back. I think I seen him like in 2016, 2017. I liked his work since then. So yeah, I'd love to do a collabo with them too, you know. Oh wait, what was that? No! Okay. Back to the drawing board with that. So basically, I undid the work that I did on the master because I wanted to go into this compressor at a certain volume. If it's too loud, then it's going to be over compressed, or it's going to sound really nasty, or it's going to distort. So I have to go back in, use a trim plugin or a gain plugin to kind of take some of the volume out. And I have a trimming or gain plugin at the end of my bus, just so I could make it quieter or put it in mono to check it for mixing purposes. But I'm going to turn it back up so y'all can feel that. Sidechain everything. I sidechain melodies. I sidechain samples. I sidechain effects. Sometimes I sidechain bass lines. All depends on the kind of beat that I'm doing though. Today I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm probably just gonna add a bass line and some effects and probably no sidechain. So I like throwing random effects into my beats too, just like random sine wave sweeps and stuff like that. I got them grouped up in a folder, Yelps and stuff. Let's see what I got. Oh, that's probably a drum break. I got drum breaks in here too. That's what I'm talking about. That might be it. That might be it, Chief. Let's see. Wind up doing a lot of sound design in my sessions too. Me trying to chop breaks, make bass lines and stuff in the middle of the session. Got that fade long going. You already know. Think I already know what effect I'm gonna wind up using. Oh, that's nice too. Let's see. Watch this though. This is all gonna make sense in a second. Take it. Pause. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. I'm not sold on that last one completely. Oh yeah, that's Street Fighters. I like that. You know, sometimes I forget how much I just tinker with songs. Like, I'll go through a billion samples or a billion sounds just to find what I'm looking for. You'd be surprised how many things are in my sessions that don't make the final cut. Yeah, this is it though. Okay. So let's see. I promise you, a lot of your favorite songs and a lot of your favorite beats are the work of an engineer that you've never heard of. You know, like us as producers, we can make dope beats, but a lot of the sound design isn't just on us. You know, there's sound designers, there's engineers, there's session players, and all sorts of folks that just mess with the sounds all day and make things make sense. I tip my hat to them. You know, I do a lot of this work myself, but I know everyone doesn't necessarily enjoy it. FL guy. I dabbled in FL for a second. You see, I got it right here too. I got it at the bottom of my screen. I wanted to get back into it and just see what the workflow's like, but nah, I've been a GarageBand guy, and then I went to to Logic X after that because they were so similar. But yeah, from like 2007. Well, yeah, from 2004 when I started to about 2013, I was a GarageBand guy. So like just around the time that I started on YouTube, I moved from GarageBand to Logic. I'll tell you who is a FL guy. Seymour. Bro's a beast in that program. There's tremolo 2 bars. There we go. Oh yeah. Seymour makes some bangers, that's for sure. Like I said, I'm excited for y'all to hear this new stuff he's been doing. By the way, check out if you're into the One Piece, check out Smooth Theories. That's his new channel. He's doing One Piece reviews and theories. It's SMOOV theories, TH what's that? I think he has a 3 somewhere in there. So yeah, it's THEORI3S. He's dropping some One Piece heat. If y'all are into that. Yeah, ignore all this. Ignore all this. I'm here for my drum kits. This folder right here, this is pure gold. This is all the stuff that I stockpiled over the years, just weird chants and sounds I've made and just stuff I used in different beats. Get some vocal chops in here. Oh yeah. Get really Middle Eastern with this one. I dig it though. Let's see. There's one I like to use a lot. Somewhere in here. Oh, here we go. Y'all have heard this one a billion times. Gotta make sure time stretches on with everything so it doesn't get shortened. Pause. It doesn't need another sweep. I know what I could do. Samples used cleared. Nope, the samples are not cleared. And here's the interesting fact that is very important for y'all to know. Whenever you buy a beat, unless it's sample free, this is to my knowledge, I could be wrong. You might want to talk to an entertainment lawyer. But whenever you buy a beat, if the sample's cleared, the sample's cleared for the producer, and you still need to clear it as an artist, to my knowledge. unless there's something in the contract that stipulates that the producer clears the sample as well for the artist. So yeah, whenever you're buying beats, always make sure that you are clearing the samples, or that there's some sort of stipulation in the contract that says that the producer will clear the samples for you, or that there's no sample in the beat. Or do like everyone else and try to fly below the radar. Make sure that your song doesn't pop off too much. That's really bad advice. But I'll say this, a lot of these sample cats, a lot of these the original sample owners, the rights owners, they're not gonna come after you if you're not making enough money for them to come after you. It costs a lot of money to do a lawsuit. And trust me, I know there's been a couple times where I've had some people run off with a beat or something to do to a bad contract or something like that. And at the end of the day, it wasn't even worth it, you know. So that's going off on a tangent. You live and you learn, but yeah, just be careful how you use beats. Be careful how you use samples. Don't get greedy. Whenever you have the money to pay for sample clearance, if you're making money hand over fist and you're not clearing your samples, then I think you deserve to get got at that point. You know, you're asking for it. Like what Pharrell did with what's the name of that one dude? Come on, you know, they stole that Marvin Gaye sample. Robin Thicke, yeah, Blurred Lines. If you're doing a Blurred Lines like Pharrell did or Robin Thicke, and you get sued, it's like you asked for it. If you're on YouTube and you're getting like 100,000 views, you know, you might have a case there, you know. But for real, y'all, get an entertainment lawyer. Don't listen to me. I'm just some dude on YouTube, you know? This is not legal advice. Oh no.
Yeah. 1, 2. Say what? Yo, you know the deal.
I think I'm gonna use that.
You know the deal.
I'm put that right here. Watch this.
You know the deal. You know the deal.
I'm gonna start making my own beats, bro. Do it. Do it. Start yesterday. Make your own beats, man. There's so much freedom of expression in being able to do your own stuff. I mean, I started as a producer and then I started rapping because when I started as a producer, people weren't trying to rap over my beats, man. And I love being able to rap over my own stuff. And then even beyond that, just like I've had to learn how to engineer for the same reason. There's something to be said about being able to execute your vision the way that you see fit. Just level of freedom in that. I always encourage that.
You know the deal.
I'm gonna cut that right there. I'm so new to this music thing as far as business, but I don't know how to go about these things. A lot of good information online. There's a lot of bad information. I'll say one thing. If you ever have to sign any contracts and there's money on the table, if there's a lot of money, you always want to make sure that you have a lawyer behind you. And even sometimes when there's not much money, you know? Yeah. Always make sure that you have a lawyer in your corner that's loyal, you know? And just be careful, because there's a lot of people out here in the industry that will take advantage of folks that don't know much, man. I've been fortunate enough that I've had a lot of good people in my circle, and
You know the deal.
I ran into too much craziness, but I've seen all the horror stories. I've seen a lot.
You know the deal. You know the. You know the deal. You know the deal.
I almost feel like
You know the
it's supposed
deal.
to come in earlier.
You know the deal. You know the deal.
Maybe not.
You know the deal. You know the deal. You know the deal.
There we go. If you're looking to know more about just the business aspect of the music business, I think there's this book that I read back in college or something along the lines of like everything you need to know about the music business. They're probably like at volume 20 or something now.
You know the deal.
But I think that's a good starting place. A lot of it was outdated back then though, so take it with a grain of salt. And certainly be leery about random dudes, random people on the internet giving you advice about music business. You want to make sure that you see what their background is and also what their angle is. Music industry chews artists up and spits them out so fast. It's wild. Yeah, man. You know, a lot of these artists, man, are just they're put out to be disposable, it seems, you know?
You know the deal.
But you gotta look at it this way. We're artists, we love our stuff, but there's people out here that see us as investments, you know? And that's a different mentality to approach music with. If you see it as an investment, you're just trying to get your money back, then you might not be looking towards longevity, you know? But I don't know. That's going into a whole nother rant. I don't feel like I'm collected enough to really get into that too deeply right now. I got more stuff on that on my Instagram, and you know, if you want to talk in private or anything else, I'll probably do a stream on that too. I still got to go back and do like more episodes of Rap School. Talk about putting together a project and promoting and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's crazy out here. I've heard a lot. Been fortunate enough to not see too much though.
You know the.
All right, now
You
we
know
got
the
that
deal.
together. Let's see about a bass line. Ay, ay, ay. You know, when I first came on YouTube, I was leery about posting my beats and stuff like that because I was worried about them getting stolen and whatever else. And they've been stolen before, and I've experienced all sorts of grimy stuff. But what I've learned is you still got to take those steps. You still got to put your stuff out, because even if bad things happen, if you try to protect yourself from too much, then you protect yourself from good things happening too. You know? That's not to say don't go out here without a lawyer and don't read contracts. Like, yeah, that's mandatory. But I don't know. I think artists and producers and creative folks get so worried and so caught up about being judged, or about their music coming out the wrong way, that they never take that first step. And I think a lot of the times, if you take that first step, even if it isn't the best, you can always go back and take another and another and another. And eventually, you'll correct yourself. But if you don't take that first step, then nothing will happen, good or bad, you know? Let's see about a bass line. Yeah, I hate this. Let's see if I could change. There we go. That's why I was tripping. Yeah, man, there's been rooms I've sat in. I walked out early, and everyone in that room came out with a gold or platinum plaque, or a placement in a major album, or a placement in a movie or something, a documentary. And at the time, I was worried about just the intentions of the folks around me and whatnot. And what I had to learn is sometimes you just gotta sit in those rooms, you know? I mean, you know, every opportunity isn't a good opportunity. That's the first thing. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some times where you'll be in the right room at the right time with the wrong people. That's really a thing. But also, sometimes we can be in our heads too much. We just need to sit in the room and just let things unfold, you know? Taking a chance on yourself is a gamble when you feel nobody's in the corner. Yeah, that's the reason why it's important to build teams. They're essential. I feel like that's one of the things I didn't get right for the longest time, you know? You gotta have people behind you so that you feel comfortable to take those gambles when you're ready. Even if it's just like family, you know, even if you just have a strong support system at home that encourages you to take care of business. Everybody needs somebody. And I think that's even more important in a field where it's kind of hinged on self-expression, you know? Because I think so much of ourself gets poured into our work, and you could be left in positions where you're questioning yourself or you're questioning what you're doing. And it's always important to have good people in your circle that could kind of keep you grounded when you're doing stuff the way that we do. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Make no mistake, I use the hyper editor and the piano roll a lot. I play, but it's really just chicken scratch. I'm still trying to learn. Like, if you can see my keyboard, I got the notes as stickers on my keyboard and everything. But it goes to show you, you know, you could go a long way without being able to play much. I think being able to work fast is important, though. And that's something I'm still working on, admittedly. Let's see how this sounds. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm having an issue with here. No, I don't have an MPC. I'm a keyboard producer. I also have a standard MIDI keyboard, and I also have a guitar and a bass and a talk box. Probably ought to give y'all a walkthrough of my studio at some point. That was a little late. Okay, let's try this now. I always wanted an MPC though. Like back in the day, I was a big fan of Pete Rock and Q-Tip and Dilla and Primo. So I was always into MPCs. But now it's just like, I think there'd be a learning curve to the workflow. I'm able to get what I need to get out relatively fast with what I got going. I think more so than anything, more so than the equipment, it's about knowing how to use it, you know, and just getting accustomed to the workflow. But certainly, there are certain tools where it's like if you have them, it can make your workflows so much faster and so much easier. Like I told y'all, I started off in GarageBand. There was just so much mixing stuff I couldn't do in GarageBand that's easy to do in Logic. Yeah, Dilla for life. Dilla changed my life. I almost feel like this bass line is pointless. Like it's alright, but maybe I just need to distort it a bit. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
You know,
I don't know, I'm not feeling this bass line. I don't know if it needs one. I don't know. I started off rapping on Dilla, ninth one of beats. When I found you, so I thought they were. Hey, love, bro. That's where I started too. Like, I started off rapping over Dilla and Ninth Wonder beats. In fact, there's this bootleg tape that had, I think, something like The One or On The One from Dilla. Then it had some stuff from Ninth, and it had some stuff from Pete Rock. And yeah, I remember I used to listen to that back in the library at high school. But yeah, a lot of influence from them on my beats, man. Especially my early stuff.
you know,
I don't like this bass. I don't even know if it needs a bass. I'll tell you what I will do. Meanwhile, I'm gonna see about changing the pitch of the sample. It's kind of cool. Oracle, did you hear the tape that Kalen Ellis did with Lupe Fiasco? I think that's pretty fire. What'd you think? Oh no. It's tripping. Let's see. Yo. Love Lou. Love Lou. I liked him when he was doing a whole bunch of stuff with the Neptunes, especially. That whole project he had where it was like mostly S1 and DJ Dahi was fire too. Might make this mono.
You know the deal.
You know what? I love Lupe, but he talks reckless about Dot all the time. He be seeming salty, man. Now, I'll say this. If we're talking about like coherent, on-topic things, I think that Lupe probably got it. I think Lupe probably got it there.
You know the
I feel like Dot got more flows though and more commercial accessibility. What else do I want to say about that? Yeah, that's a tough one. But if we're talking about a versus format, I think that's just like based on hit songs. I probably have to give it to Dot. I mean, Lupe got Superstar. If we're just talking about commercial stuff, Lupe got Superstar and Kick Push. And then he got I think some joints with the Neptunes. He got that one song. All right, already. Yeah. I'd have to give it to Dot though, just in the versus match. But if we're just talking about artistry, that's a little tougher.
you know the deal. You know the deal.
I want to make this bass line work. know what I really want to see? I want to see that young Royce the 5'9" versus Lupe. I think that would be crazy. I think that'd be insane. Those Slaughterhouse dudes, they were on some different stuff, man. It's unfortunate to see how that group split apart, man. This feels a bit better.
You know the deal.
I'm dead. That's kind of true. Yo, that whole beef was comedy. That whole Royce Lupe beef was comedy. Like, I never expected it to happen. And just the way it played out just seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like art imitating life. It seemed like a reality TV show moment. Yeah, I think I'm rolling that way.
You know the deal.
I'm saying, I'm gonna save this before I get ahead of myself. Let's see. Wrong one. Did like a lawn chair. I'll say this too. Royce don't have the projects like Lupe does. Royce has some classics. He has Boom, you know. But we're just talking about the quality of those projects, from the sequencing to the beat selection and whatever else. Just the consistency. I have to give it to Lupe. Nah, but Royce is fire. That goes without saying. Definitely very underrated. Man, I'm worried about talking head because I know I'll probably run into one of these dudes later down the line or very soon. Not necessarily Royce, Lupe, or whatever else, but just in general, just like industry stuff, you know? Y'all be surprised who I ran into already and just haven't said anything about. But I'll tell you one. I will tell you one. Back in 2014, 2014, Travis Scott emailed me because he found one of my beats on YouTube, and he was trying to work, but the moment I start talking about contracts, bruh, split. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have my lawyer talk to you. I'm gonna have my manager. And just never got back to me. But yeah, man, you know, that's the one thing. I don't know if YouTube is the place anymore. It might be TikTok. But the industry is always watching all the time. Whether it's competition or they're looking for the next person to sign or whatever else, or the next person to work with. The industry's always watching. And you'd be surprised who's watching and when. Yeah. I won't confirm or deny. I plead the fifth. But you know, I'll say this: if you know, you know.
You know the Dells.
Oh, that ended well. I like that. You know, it's gonna be like 5 shows, and I'm gonna start talking head about everybody. I'm just gonna go off. I bet. Watch me get comfortable and just start flaming everybody. Watch me find out I could cuss in here and just start acting a fool. If y'all follow me on social media, you know I'm on some other stuff. My boy Matt, you know then. You know. I ain't gonna say no, I'm just gonna say you know. There we go. So I'm gonna play it from the top, and then after this, I'm probably gonna call it a night. And by the way, I'm gonna check out all the songs that y'all sent me too, and give you feedback. I ain't forgot. See about this real quick. Nah.
You know the Dells.
Who y'all hear on this? Let me know in the comments. Let me know who y'all hear rapping on this, or singing, whatever. Super Hot Fire came back. I might need to get a verse from him on this one.
You know the Dells.
Okay. I like how that wrapped up. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to end this stream. But it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all and working through these kinks and these studio imps and stuff like that, just getting things together, you know. Styles beyond. I respect it. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna start trying to do this more often and make this more of a formalized thing. You know, where I'm just flipping samples. I'm trying to release at least 3 beats a week, and so this kind of gives me an incentive to just do some more work, to stay on topic, stay on the narrow path, you could say. So I will see y'all soon. I'm gonna be doing more of these live streams. I'm gonna be having more music out soon. My project is coming too, so you'll definitely be seeing more of me. All right then, y'all. Till then, peace.